All right. So to kick things off, we have Mustafa Azizi joining us. Welcome, Mustafa.
Good morning. Thank you for the great intro, Matt. I really appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Hello from Irvine, California. Thank you so much for joining our event. We are truly blessed. I'm not going to waste too much time this morning. Just going to give you guys a little intro about ZUUM and why we do these events. So ZUUM Transportation, essentially we connect enterprise shippers, trucking companies, and freight brokers on an automated platform. We have two value props. Number one, we help aggregate capacity for those who need it. And number two, we help those same stakeholders manage that capacity. There's so many people that are doing so many great things in our industry today. So first of all, I just wanted to thank everybody in our industry for bringing the innovation. I started my career in logistics at JB Hunt almost 12 years ago, and I can't even imagine how much is going on. Just last week, we were part of the Freight Waves event, and there's so many cool solutions out there. And when we were building our company, we decided to kind of like say, hey, are we going to be one of those companies that's going to go look to disrupt the industry? Or are we going to become the platform of choice when people actually want to innovate and collaborate together? On our last chat, we talked about the notion of co-opetition, which was really big about us. And since then, our company has really grown. I would say, like, as a startup, April marks our 5-year anniversary, and we're approaching 100 employees. So we're really proud of that. We're becoming one of the big players, and our name is getting out there. But we know we have a lot of work ahead of us. So it's really important for us to hang on to our values, which is humility and integrity through collaboration and technology. So the biggest thing that I want to walk away with this intro is saying thank you so much for the people who are joining this talk and interested. I used to think about the notion of collaboration that our industry, somehow doesn't like to collaborate. But every day and every time we have more and more of these industry events and more people join, I learned that people in really large organizations in the Fortune 500 are starting to listen more. They just need a platform to do that. And there's so many good products out there that could be considered our indirect competitors or direct competitors. And we want to say that industry is so large that we can all work together towards leveraging our data to bring an efficiency for all the stakeholders in this game. Now, it's a challenge to make sure that when we leverage that data, that the pieces of their data that want to stay private, and then there's pieces that they're willing to give up towards the synergy. That's why we have actually integrated with the largest truck boards in the country and see their product is amazing. We're blessed to have 8 Fortune 100 customers as a small brokerage. So for us, the most important thing is ultimately building a company that can give back to our overall industry. We will share any aspect of our open source RESTful API technology with anybody. I know that's might be unique, but we really, really want to champion that. We have 2 projects I want to tell you guys about. One is called the Accelerate program, and that's like where we team up with a bunch of complementary startups and introduce them to our enterprise shippers or vice versa. And you can learn more about that on our website. And the second one is our Project 72. The number 72, if you Google it, it's the number of philanthropy and giving back to society. Most recently, we had a Jeffersonian dinner where we had some of the largest industry players and well-off individuals. And what we found out is they're looking for ways to give back, either through the green movement of helping the environment or saving the driver shortage. There's so many stakeholders that showed us how volatile last year has been. We want to be the platform of choice, saying that this volatility can be the opportunity towards a mutual benefit for us all. So going forward, we want to make sure that we do this through delivering value. We believe that by giving value to all the stakeholders, shippers, brokers, and trucking companies, we can ultimately get to efficiencies of scale of aggregating capacity. Now, I have a small intro time today, so I can't show you the tech, but we really want to welcome you guys to the event today. We want you to join us. Something crazy happened in our company, so I'm gonna go off grid here, right? Most recently, we went from like a run rate as a brokerage of like $30 million to near $100 million, and our load count went from having like 40, 50 loads a day to now having some days 300 shipments. And our customers are really challenging us. And in the beginning, I was like, we built this tech, is it gonna work? And in the first week, it was like everybody was worried. But now what's happening in our digital freight brokerage is our tech is actually proving out. When I worked at JB Hunt, the good operators would be only able to manage maybe 10 or 12 loads a day, maybe 20 if they're really good. All our operators right now, a lot of them without experience, are perfectly servicing the freight and managing 30 or 40 shipments a day. And if you check with our customers, we're always in the top 5 in service. So I want to kind of like walk here and show you guys our office and how you can build $100 million company with a third of the staff. And most of these people you're seeing here are in marketing and technology and video. And a third of our staff works from home. A third of our staff works overseas in our tech development team. We're really heavy on technology. It's not it's a brokerage here. Like to handle 300 shipments in a day, any company I've ever known, you need more people. And I think we have like 10 operators. The rest are support staff and they do different things. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a vibe of our office. Oh, I can't forget about this. This is our wall of knowledge, where we learn all our collaboration tactics and learn from the law of synergy. So that's pretty much the intro. I just want you folks to have a great event. And I just want to walk off by saying the last thing. Thank you so much for everybody that joined this talk. And we're so proud of what everybody's doing in the industry. And please come to our next event, because unless we have the momentum, the industry is going to be hard to change through collaboration. There's so many good stakeholders that are on this call today. So thank you so much for joining in the front lines with us. That's pretty much it. I hope I didn't get people dizzy walking around the office.